Hello friends, on 1st February 2003, Columbia Space Shuttle on its way back to its base after its 28th space mission crashed. 8 days before its launch, a mission management control meeting was conducted wherein all the stakeholders got together to review the readiness and evaluate the risks for this mission. Rodney Rocha, a highly qualified and experienced engineer, was also part of this meeting. Rocha, who had spent lifetime with this space mission, anticipated a likely failure with the insulation of the spaceship. However, he didn't speak up. Later on, when the investigation for this crash was conducted, the reasons identified for this crash were the ones which Rocha was anticipating. When Rocha was asked about it, he said, "I simply couldn't do it. She, the mission manager, was up here and he was down here." Rocha's inability to speak up was reflective of the psychological safety and an environment that was prevalent in that organization. How many times have you as leaders or as team members felt that you did not speak up, you did not share your ideas in a meeting like this? What stopped you? So today I am going to talk to you about the concept of psychological safety. My talk today is inspired by the extensive research and work done by Harvard Professor Amy Edmondson. To begin with, let's see what psychological safety is. In simple terms, psychological safety is the ability for the team members to speak up even when they don't agree with you. It's their ability to take risks when they feel they are worth it. And it's an ability to admit failures, mistakes, lapses. Moving to the next facet of psychological safety, I like to share with you a personal example. In 2009, I was the managing director of Wholesome Cement in Bangladesh. We decided to embark on a journey to improve our safety culture and safety performance. I, along with my leadership team, met members of the team at all levels and impressed upon them the importance of developing a culture of zero harm. With all the focus, overall the safety environment and culture started showing visible improvement. But the key safety performance indicators like reported incidents, the accidents, the first aid incidents, the near misses, they all showed an exponential increase. Surprising me in the beginning, but later becoming very clear that people were now not only looking to identify where we were doing not well, where we could improve, but more importantly had the courage to speak up and show those numbers because they were not afraid that they will be looked at in a different way. The same point was highlighted by Amy Edmondson in her pioneering research when she studied the working of hospitals, wherein she concluded that high-performing teams commit more mistakes. Yes, to simply put it, high-performing teams commit more mistakes, or rather, they report more mistakes because they want to keep improving and therefore they are looking for opportunities to improve. So the next important point for understanding psychological safety is interpersonal risks. We as human beings are very conscious of what others think of us. And therefore, in order to not look ignorant, I don't ask questions. In order to not appear incompetent, I don't admit to mistakes and lapses. In order to not appear as intrusive or not aligned with the main team, I don't share my ideas. Add to this another dimension of impression management, which is almost like a second nature at workplace. And one can say that all of us are actually doing two jobs at one point of time. One is the job which is given to us by our job description, and other is the job of looking good. Now imagine if your organization is being driven by impression management and interpersonal risk management. Where is the organization going to go? So it is very important that the steering wheel of your organization is in the hands of your organization goals and values, and the interpersonal risk and the impression management go to the back seat, or better still to the boot. So far what we saw today was what psychological safety means, how hierarchy can act as an impediment to psychological safety, how high-performing teams tend to report more instances of mistakes, and why interpersonal risk and impression management need to be curbed in order to develop psychological safe working space. So the question is, what can we as leaders do to develop and cultivate an environment of psychological safety? Please think about it and share your views. And the next time I meet, I'm going to talk about this. Thank you.